Got the fire in my soul and I'm burning it deep inside. Gonna let it all out, no need to hide. And every step that I'll take and every move that I'll make, I'm gonna shake up this world. One heart, one part at a time will make the earth quake. Should I keep it humble or go 100? Sometimes in this game of life, sometimes feels blunted. I'ma rise above and I got no time for those stumbling acts that want to put you in. A heart work warrior's gotta keep it real and keep it 100. Keep it humble, laughing on a different bar, chewing and cooling, but no need to steer clear. I should have started when I first hit that in the beats drop. When I first fell to, after all of these people wanted to tax that party to try to get close to you in that kind of fucked up way. So I'm on that better version. It's a Heartworks mission. Gotta hit that sweet spot in the freestyle rap, no brokey. Come and don't tempt me, don't smoke me, cause I got a story to tell and it's locked up. So get locked in, cause I come from a place where the players play and the cold ass fake ass friends don't even know how to say anything that's on their mind. And I learned a whole new way, cause I'm making these enemies start sweating. Cause I'm gonna keep my clip in and keep my gun on safety, fighting the elite like a beast that came up from the streets. Y'all ain't peeping no games when you're running your mouths in that same old shame. It's just the same lane everyone else is running in. The same shame, got that body count untouchable. It's too much to take in, that heart's value. Yeah, the girl's sick as fuck, the girl's thick as fuck. So I'm gonna fight the elite like a beast that came up from these streets. Y'all peeping game when you're running your mouths the same lanes. What a fucking shame. Old school rapping and getting these G-code girls moving their bodies, cause they know they is hotties. Rolling up the Cypher and the beats unwind. It's complete, it's gonna rhyme in the mind. Gonna let them unwind in the hearts of the Cypher where the real ones shine. We're spitting that truth and we're coming back with wisdom in every single line. We're gonna keep it real this time, never fake that funk. In the Cypher's complete, in this life we put it back up in the trunk. We stay on the front lines of the battlefield where these warriors play and the players play and they wanna hate every fucking thing about our game. But we got no time for the doubters and the haters. In the Cypher of life we're gonna get it all out. From the streets that we lived in before to the stages, we're gonna let it all out. We're gonna let it all flow like a vacuum coming into this world, like an ocean that's on complete missions from Jesus Christ's own heartbeat. We're gonna let you feel the words that we speak in every verse that we lay down. The Cypher of life's been complete. We're gonna find our own ways. Digging out of that haze. Digging out of that haze. Roll up that Cypher's been complete. In the beats, let them unwind and bring them to these streets. You got the rhymes on repeat. We're gonna get them inside of your mind. Got them unfurling this time in the winds that will come in the storms throughout the life. And all of the lies, all of them fucking lies, we'll keep pushing back in the heart of the Cypher where the real ones shine. We're spitting that truth in every single rhyme, every single wisdom that we're dropping in every single rhyme, in every single line. The heart of the Cypher's been complete where the vibe's so bright. We're gonna keep it moving got left out on these streets. The cypher's been complete. The beat's been in our bones, but we can't just leave it there. Don't leave it there in the cypher of this life. We're never alone. We're gonna keep it rolling on the music, let it play. Let it keep on rolling, let it keep on rolling. Keep on going, let him keep on rolling, let him keep on rolling. Let him keep it going, let the music play, let the music play. In the heart of the cypher, when we're here to stay, we're here to stay. In every single rhyme we drop, in every single verse that we spit, in the cypher of life we'll never quit. Rolling up the cypher until the beats unfurl in the rhymes that we kick. And they let them unwind in the cypher that's been complete. We're gonna let it all out, let it shine through every single truth and wisdom, through every single line of the ages. It's in the sages. We're gonna make it come complete. Because in the heart of the cypher we found our way. Through the ups and downs come what may. With each and every word spoken and each verse sung. The cypher of life that's been complete. On the journey that's just begun, feeling so complete. As this healing begins to come close to complete. As we close this chapter, let's stand on this face of adversity. We'll stand so tall, we're never gonna back down, we'll never fall. For in the heart of the cypher that's been complete, we learn to rise up stronger than before. Stronger together under the open skies. Check out that moon last night, wow. Fuck yeah, G. Let the echoes of your voices fill up the air, and we'll make it clear that we're moving forward with purpose here. Coming beyond compare in the heart of the cypher that's been complete, with our spirits roaring forever united. Forever united. Through the ups and downs, come what may, with each and every single word spoken, and single say. We verse and every swing we spin inside of the cypher that's begin to come into an end, and this journey's begin. As we close this chapter, let the healing begin. Forever united, forevermore. The cypher's been complete. Knock down the doors. Of this life in that way. Knock down them doors. So we're coming back with everything that we have to say. Knock down them doors. Because we're coming back with everything that we gotta say. Knock down them doors. Like we came to implore inside of your life, looking for more. They wanted to sweat you, G. Sweat you out of your own fucking ever-loving existence. But we'll come back stronger than before. With each every single word that we're speaking here, we're gonna make it clear. We're not gonna take that kind of shit and kind of camaraderie shit. You wanna rip that shit right out of your heart? You wanna rip that shit right out of that heart? You wanna start fresh after you rip that shit up out of your heart? Back in the day, we used to chill on the blocks. We're spitting out these rhymes, G-rap G around the clock. We'd be chilling on the streets, running around underneath them bridges and playing on the streets. It's just me and the mic, and me and my crew, dropping bombs on the mic like we always do what we do. From the projects to the clubs, we're keeping it real, kicking it freestyles and showing off our skill. With the beat bumping loud, we got the crowd getting all hype. In the bringing the back beat, we're rocking up on that mic all night long. All night long with that G-Rap G session, that's how we do it. Up in this game so light, in this game so fight, with these flighting bitches and this flow so tight. We rise to the fame from the east side to the west side, and the north to the south. We're repping our hood from the world of the hip-hop, and our legacies stood up from the streets of the Brooklyn to the LA streets. In the scene we spit fire, living out on that dream. We're lyrics so raw, we're beats so tight. We're taking control of that mic with might. We're dropping that knowledge and spreading that truth out in our rhymes. We're elevating minds this time, transcending all these times. From the boombox era to the CD jack, we're tamping all this G-rap, G-legends, and showing them complete, showing mad respect. That's how the Cypher's been complete up in this G-rap G-mission. That's how we do it up in this Heartworks game, with the flow so tight. We're gonna rise to the fame, we're gonna rise up in the name, and Jesus Christ, come bring him back to life, 'cause he's coming back. Could he come back tonight? So I got faith that it could happen any day this time. From the east coast to the west coast, we're repping for our hood. In a world of hip-hop, we're gonna be legacies understood. East coast to the west coast, we're riding high with our supersonic flow in our minds, with the beat so fresh and the rhyme that glows. In the rap game of this life, we're hip-hop warriors. We're coming back, we're leaving our mark. From the streets of the charts, we're leaving our spark. We're spitting the bars like lightning, dropping bombs with precision, representing for our roots with unwavering vision. From the block parties to the sold-out shows, we're the heartbeat warriors out on these streets where these rhythms flow. We got that swagger style in these heartwork band-aids, 'cause we come in command in the stage of respect. In every single verse we unleash our rage. From the early 2000s to the present day, we redefine the game in every single way. We're knocking down that hard lyrical vision, and we're coming so clean like we're art text with the supersonic dream for the architects of the underground scene, bringing it back into that mainstream. We're keeping it moving until we're like them runaway trains. So here's to the next generation, carry that torch, keep your vision loud in Jesus Christ's words, keeping that culture alive and staying true to this source from the divine. We're gonna speak into your minds from the east coast to the west coasts, from the early youngsters all the way to the grave. We're gonna spit them rhymes and continue to rise up into the skies worldwide, because it doesn't matter, we're world hip-hop artists where the spirit flies. This time we're not taking no lyrical division, 'cause we're gonna bring everybody up from young to the old. We're gonna rise up to the streets, rising out there in charity. We're gonna be changing everything in this world, everything in this world, because we want to decentralize our currency. Fuck fiat currency, it's done nothing for us, and you know it's betrayed every single confrontation made, every single war for profit that they've enslaved. 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 supersonic up in this club. We're not supposed to be enslaved, born in the struggle and shackled from the start. Raised up in the shadows with them heavy ass hearts, and the system's got us chained to it, like our names attached to that. NASDAQ. So the system's got us chained like commodities on the stock exchange. You can't break free invisible bars, and we refuse to see. We refuse to see what we got claims left up in the sea. Ever since birth, we've been slaved to our names and cursed in this fucking worst shit ever. Enslaved by a system that got us trapped up in these cages, left inside of our minds, twisted, seeking for freedom. But they selling you a dream, getting you lost in the darkness, trapped in its rage. But we'll rise from the ashes, and we'll break free from these chains. Every single heartbeat out there will break all the reins. And a generation that's just been oppressed from everything that they've done through, it's been put to the test. Enslaved by a system, and it's all of its rage, and all of its cagey ass shit in its way. Like fiat currency. Simply war shit. No more silences, no more fear shit. I'll come back and take that voice loud. Take the voice of the voiceless and make you hear it loud. In the sound. Because we're more to be here than just enslaved to a grind, unable to get our hearts out there in the first place. A love that's just unmeasurable. Like I miss you, babe, and I don't even know how. After what you did with my own name, shit ain't the same. Life just plays its wickedest games. When you fuck up my whole life playing with pain, from the streets where the players play, and the hustle where they underestimated our very names. I miss you, babe. I miss you so much, babe. In the concrete jungle where the streets are so hard and the struggles still go on and on inside of our lives, inside of our very homes. And the troubles make us stumble all alone, but as we rise, the fire in our eyes, through every heartbeat's racing up in our minds, reaching for the skies, cause we're sick of these bitter days of our lives. We want a better day, from the heart of the city to the depths of the hood. We fought for our dreams like we knew we always could, like warriors should. With every single step we took, when the world tried to knock us down, and the Cypher's been completed, we stood up tall, refusing to drown and back down. In that kind of fight, on the battleground, all night. When I'm missing you, babe, in this concrete jungle, in a serious way. I was trauma bonded where the struggles lie, and the troubles make us stumble on the ground every single day of our lives. But as we rise, with the fire in our eyes, and every heart beats twisted up this time, we're reaching for them better days, reaching into them skies, asking Lord Jesus Christ, bring it down into our lives. Through the pain and the strife, we found our way. In the darkest nights, we found the seizing that day. the light that's left inside of our hearts, and the love that was left inside of our parts, and the dreams in our hands. We'll keep fighting strong to make our stand and let the world see, from the East Coast to the West Coast, from the young to the old, all the way to the graves, to the early graves. For the voice, the voiceless, we face them tests and put ourselves to the rest, where every time and every rhyme was another verse to kick, and we broke them chains, lifting up all of them curses in Jesus' name. And we ask in that fervent way and say amen.
Made it.
Like a revolutionary train, let it spew off of its own frame. Like a runaway revolutionary train, let it run its own course, off the tracks this time. Revolutionary minds were on the rise, leaving our guns off safety, reaching for them skies. In a world where the streets are so cold, as we stand up, we're so bold. Our stories get left so untold. We're the real ones, the raw that you never saw coming, rising up. Every single part of our heartbeats drumming for the very ends. From the East Coast to the West Coast, we're making waves now, 'cause the Cypher's been complete. We're leaving our mark in these turbulent days. When the police ask if there's drugs in the car, we say no way. They search, don't get too far. So they ask about weapons and we reply the same. They say, yeah, well, you're gonna need something around here if you're driving around these parts. Let me go get you something from the car so you can protect yourself. Like a revolutionary on its wheels, its own frame. We never saw it coming, rising up that same game. In the heartbeats of a drumming art, from the East Coast to the West Coast, we're making art, leaving our mark on these turbulent days. In a world full of lies, we speak the truth, like a truth unfurled, and a truth to be told. In a society divided, we bring on the proof this time. Every single rhyme and every verse we kick, we're breaking down these chains and we're lifting the curses with it. From the concrete jungle to the city streets, we're the voice of the voiceless, got left out in these streets, tore apart in every single fucked up way in their lives. We're making it clear that at every step that we take, we're making a history here. We're letting this runaway train, revolutionary, run off its course. We're gonna not be the same. We're gonna not be the same. We're the ones that you never saw coming, rising up with a new heartbeat drumming. From the East Coast to the West Coast, we're taking waves.